What if the life you've always wanted isn't something you chase, but something you align with? Manifestation is more than just thinking positive thoughts or repeating affirmations. It's a powerful process that weaves together your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and actions to shape the world around you. This universal law is not a mystery reserved for the few, it's a natural part of who you are. Whether you've heard of manifestation before or you're just beginning to explore it, this video will take you beyond surface level ideas and into the real mechanics of how your reality is created from the inside out. Let us discover how to think with intention, feel with purpose, believe with conviction, and act in alignment, so that your inner world and outer world begin to match. The power is already within you. Let's unlock it, together. Begin with a simple yet profound idea. What you think about, you bring about. These words are not merely poetic, they describe a universal principle at the heart of human experience. Manifestation is not a product of luck or chance, and it's certainly more than wishful thinking. It's a dynamic process, one that harmonizes your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and actions to shape reality. At its core, manifestation is alignment. It's the process of tuning your inner state, your focus, your energy, and your emotional frequency, to match the reality you want to experience. Just like tuning into a specific radio station, you must match the frequency of what you desire in order to receive it. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. This means your desires alone are not enough. The real power lies in your ability to feel, believe, and embody those desires as if they already exist. This is not pretending or ignoring reality. It's the practice of aligning with possibility and calling it into form. Think of your mind as a projector and your life as the screen. What plays on the screen is determined by what's loaded in the reel. Your thoughts and beliefs are those reels. If you want a new experience, you must change the mental film. The universal law of manifestation has been spoken of in many traditions. Biblical wisdom, according to your faith be it unto you. Matthew chapter 9 verse 29. Eastern philosophy, all that we are is the result of what we have thought. Buddha, quantum science. The observer effect suggests that our observation, consciousness, influences the outcome of particles at the subatomic level. While spiritual teachings emphasized faith and inner conviction, modern science now points to how thoughts may influence energy fields. The bridge between science and spirit is becoming clearer. Everything is energy, and your consciousness plays an active role in shaping that energy. In today's fast-paced world filled with distractions, fear, and doubt, we often forget how powerful we truly are. We hand over our creative ability to circumstance, reacting instead of intentionally creating. The law of manifestation is always working, whether you're conscious of it or not. Just like gravity, it doesn't turn off because you don't believe in it. Manifestation isn't about controlling the universe, it's about aligning with it. And that journey begins right here, with you. Every creation begins with a thought. Before the invention of electricity, someone imagined light flowing from a filament. Before the first plane soared through the sky, someone dared to picture human flight. And before anything appears in your own life, whether it's love, abundance, healing, or opportunity, it must first exist in your mind. This is not just poetic truth, it's practical law. Thought is the seed from which reality grows. Your thoughts are not random flares of brain activity. They are frequencies, vibrations, that carry intention, direction, and creative energy. Your focus is like sunlight through a magnifying glass. Scattered, it warms, but concentrated, it ignites. When your thoughts become focused and deliberate, they begin to ignite change. Modern science shows us that thoughts are measurable energy patterns. Brain waves emit real, detectable frequencies. And those frequencies don't exist in isolation, they interact with your body, your emotions, and even the environment around you. This is where the spiritual meets the scientific. Spiritually, it has long been taught that, what you think, you become. Scientifically, research in neuroscience and quantum theory shows that observation, thought, and intention can influence reality at a subtle level. Thought alone isn't enough, but it's where you start. A common mistake in manifestation is believing that thinking positively is all you need to do. But thoughts, without emotion or belief, are like seeds tossed on dry soil. For creation to happen, you need the full formula: thought plus feeling plus belief plus aligned action. Still, thought is always step one. By planting new thoughts, you start to shift your internal world. And as your inner world changes, the outer world responds. Not always instantly, but inevitably. If thoughts are the seeds of creation, then emotion is the energy that brings those seeds to life. Emotion is what gives your thoughts their power, their vibrancy, and their magnetic force. Without emotion, thoughts are dry. They lack depth and momentum. But when a thought is fused with feeling, it becomes a living frequency, charged and active, rippling out into the universe. This is where many people unknowingly block their manifestations. They might think affirming a desire is enough, but underneath, they're feeling doubt, frustration, or fear. It's not just what you say or think, it's what you feel that matters most. Manifestation doesn't respond to words alone. It responds to vibration, and your vibration is driven by emotion. Emotion equals energy in motion. The word emotion literally means energy in motion. It's the energetic response your body and mind produce in reaction to your thoughts and experiences. Every emotion you feel is a signal, a frequency that communicates your inner state to the external world. Your emotions shape your point of attraction. Here's the key to understanding how emotion affects manifestation. You don't attract what you say you want. You attract what you feel is true. If you desire abundance but constantly feel anxiety about money, you're broadcasting scarcity. If you want love but feel unworthy or closed off, your emotional state signals rejection. The outer world is mirroring the emotional tone you carry most often. This is not about blaming yourself, it's about becoming conscious. When you master your emotional state, you begin to master your point of attraction. Here's a powerful truth. Your body doesn't know the difference between a real experience and a vividly imagined one. If you can feel your desired outcome now, even before it arrives, you begin to magnetize it toward you. Athletes, performers, and visionaries use this practice. It's called emotional rehearsal. Visualize your goal. Imagine how it would feel to already have it. Hold that emotion for a few minutes each day. This isn't pretending, it's aligning with your future self. If thoughts are the seed and emotion is the fuel, then belief is the soil. It determines what can grow, how deeply it takes root, and whether your manifestations ever truly blossom. Your beliefs are not just ideas floating in your mind. They are deeply embedded programs, some chosen, many inherited, that silently shape how you see the world, yourself, and what you think is possible. They're like an internal operating system running in the background, constantly filtering your reality. You never manifest beyond what you believe you deserve or think is possible. That's why manifestation often fails, not because your desires are too big, but because your beliefs are too small. Beliefs don't shift overnight, but with repetition and emotional reinforcement, your subconscious begins to accept the new code. Then, your thoughts align, your emotions shift, your actions change, and your external world follows suit. Change your beliefs, and you change the blueprint of your reality. Manifestation is not about sitting still and hoping for a miracle. It's not about wishing without movement. While thoughts, emotions, and beliefs form the energetic foundation of creation, action is what gives your desire structure. Manifestation is a dance between energy and effort, between the unseen and the seen. Many people misunderstand this part of the process. They either act too soon, from fear and control, or they act too late, paralyzed by doubt. But when your inner alignment is strong, action becomes natural, inspired, and magnetic. Let's be clear, you can't manifest without action. But not all action is equal. Here's a truth that changes everything. You're always manifesting. Even your current circumstances are a reflection of past thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. This isn't about blame, it's about reclaiming power. If you created it before, you can create something new now. Your future is not a replay of your past, it's a projection of your current vibration. Shift your energy, and you shift your outcome. Manifestation is not something you do, it's who you are. The universal law doesn't switch on and off. It's always operating, moment by moment, responding not to what you say you want, but to what you consistently embody. That's the secret. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner alignment. When you truly understand this, manifestation becomes less about trying, and more about tuning in, returning again and again to the frequency of your desires. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are not limited by your past. You are a creator with the ability to think new thoughts, feel new emotions, believe in new possibilities, and take new actions. That is how transformation begins. No one else can do this for you. No one else can feel your vision or carry your vibration. This is your work, but it is also your greatest power. Your life is your canvas. The universal law is the paint. Your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and actions are the brush. Now is the time to create your masterpiece.